Hey everybody, it's Arthur the Barefoot Chef, and today I'm going to do something totally amazing and cool that you can do at home without having a smoker. So Karen and I are in Maricopa. Oh, I'm out of breath. You see that hill behind me? I had to walk up there to the car. We're in Mariposa, California, and we're staying here while she does some important hospital stuff. And I'm her security guard, and I'm still doing, my thing. But we do not have a grill or a smoker. So I'm making us one, and I'm going to show you how we do it. Okay? First thing we got here is I went to the dollar store. Two of these are $1. These are $1 a piece. The beer can was free. Make sure you get this off because it's going to get hot. You don't want any kind of fire in California this time of year. Okay, the only fire is going to be in that box. All right, so I'm going to set this here. This is going to go on top of it. What we have here is the bottom to our smoker. Y'all, I'm going to get this to 250 to 275, maybe at some point 300 degrees, if you can believe that. I'm also got some, hey, how about you guys back in Georgia? We couldn't find any hickory out here, but we found some pecan. For you Southern California and South Carolina people, that's pecan. So let's put a little wood chip in there, because that's what's going to give it the taste. All right, now, how cool is this? We're going to set this over here, and we're going to put our tri-tip right here, and we're going to put this back on top of it, and we're going to clip it down. But first, I'm going to cut the corner so it sits flat, and this will fit on here correctly. And then I just clip it down to the sides. And this afternoon, we're going to have an amazing tri-tip, better than anything that I've eaten in California. This is the meat of choice. If you go out to eat here, I'm going to show these folks how to cook it right. Y'all hang in there with me. We'll be back in just a little bit to get started with the Barefoot Chef. Hey everybody, it's Arthur the Barefoot Chef, and we're getting ready to season up this tri-tip. As you can see, I have prepped it. I've taken almost all the fat off of it. I probably got a cup full of fat off of this, and basically I just believe in trimming it up. There's plenty of fat left in the meat without having a bunch of excess fat. I left a little bit here, but this was real thick and I just took it all off. And now I've made up some seasoning, and my seasoning is basically salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, and red pepper flakes. And so I'm going to season this up, let it sit for a couple of minutes. We're going to put this thing on our smoker. It's a pretty thick piece of meat. It's a good cut, so you can be liberal with this. Make a good crust after a while, and a flavor on the outside to die for. Okay. Red pepper flakes, just enough in there to give it a little bite, but not make mom and the kids not want to eat it. All right. We're going to put this fat side down. While we're waiting on that to settle for a couple of minutes, y'all check out my smoker. On this side over here, we have our hickory, professional hickory charcoal, and our pecan wood chips. And over here is our cooking surface. Underneath, we took another one of these pans that we cut up to use as a grate, and we've set one underneath it so that I don't stain or scar the picnic table. All right, let's give this good looking tri-tip a couple minutes. sit there and sit in its seasoning, and then we'll put it on the pit and we'll be right back. Okay, our tri-tip is on the smoker. We're going to be somewhere around 250 degrees, maybe as much as 3. Just depends. The humidity is a lot different in California than it is in Georgia, and that certainly makes a difference. Our beer can smokestack will help funnel the smoke over to the side and pull it out. Folks, I'm simply going to take a couple of big paper clips and close this thing down. Now I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to go watch a movie with my sweetheart. I'm going to come back, check on it in about an hour and a half. We're looking for a target temperature of around 120 to 130 degrees. When I come back, we'll probe it and turn it around. When we get to around 120 to 130 degrees, we'll take it up, take it in the house, put it in a frying pan, and sear the outside for an extra layer of flavor. And then we'll cut it up and have an amazing medium rare beef like you've never had before. Y'all hang in there. We'll be back in a little while. We're back, and our tri-tip is at 130 degrees, and the lower end of it, it's a little higher, but it's because it's smaller. I'm going to make a little something I like to make to go along with it, and I'm going to show you how we do that real quick. I have here some Italian parsley I've already chopped, 3 cloves of fresh garlic, finely diced. To that, I'm going to add just a little red pepper flake, some ground black pepper, olive oil, enough to cover what's in here, so probably a quarter of a cup. A little Worcester sauce, just a little bit of kosher salt, and now mix it up. Just a little more salt. A little Worcester. Splash more red pepper flake. Just make it to your taste. This is a really cool sauce. A lot of times I'll marinate meat in it. Tonight I'm going to use it as a dipping sauce. That's good. Okay guys, we're back. Let's cut into this thing. Now remember, grain is going this way, so we want to cut this way. So I'm going to cut it in half. What do you think about that? Huh? Will that make a meal? I guarantee you that's going to be amazingly good tonight. And let's give it the old taste test. Look at the juice in that. I tell you, Man, if I didn't see any better, it'd make you want to slap your mama. Well, Lord have mercy. Let's plate this up. And here we go, folks. Some mashed potatoes, our dipping, our tri-tip. So are you ready to cook a tri-tip, folks? I didn't get into the details with you. It depends on how long, what your temperatures are as to how long it takes to cook it. But you're looking for a target temperature, somewhere 125 or 130. Then you just take it up. If it needs searing, sear it. I didn't need to sear this on the outside. Look at that bark on